Well, welcome to the fourth and final step of the program. We're so excited to have you here and to be teaching you the most important thing, I believe, and that is that we all share in the profits of what we create together. Our goal is that we can help battle the economy. We can help battle the things we're going to as families, as community members, as businesses. And we do that by creating communities that work and we get paid from them, from the work we do and for what we can contribute to that cooperative and what we're building. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so I don't get sidetracked and we make sure we go through all the information together. So I'm going to go ahead and play this from the beginning of basically how you get paid from People for People. So first and foremost, our goal with this is for all of us to become financially secure through this sharing program by all of us sharing in the wealth of what we're creating together. And the second goal is that you're always getting more out of this than you put into it. So if you make referrals, if you're helping us build this community, you should be getting paid for that. You're not going to just do it for free or to do it because you're a good person, even though I know you are. We want to make sure you're getting more out of this than you're putting into this. So first, we've established a direct referral fee. So any membership that's $99.90 or more goes directly back to the people of $49.95 a month. So if it's $150, no matter what the membership is, $49.95 is going back to you, the people. You're getting $50 for any referral, anybody who comes in. We want that money going back to the people. That first month will always go to the person who referred them. So if you're not an educator, or if you are an educator, or however that works, you get that $49.95 directly first for that first month. That always goes to them. Now, if you're not an educator, after that one-time referral bonus, that $49.95 will go to the educator who's above you. They will receive that every single month. So this is a good reason to complete this program, because then off that membership, you're making $600 a year, basically, instead of that one-time $49.95. So become an educator, finish this process, refer your business, get that done, then you can get that every single month off those. However, every new person who comes to the program must have that $49.95, that $99.90 membership base covered. So you can have a choice of paying that yourself in the program, and I could pay $99.90. That way the person who referred me still getting that $49.95. Or the bonus that you get by completing this in 30 days is that you complete this program, you refer your business for the $99.90, it will go to the educator who's above you, correct? So your membership didn't, it was as though they brought it up and it covers your spot as the 99 membership. So everybody who you bring on after that, now you're a community educator. My 99 membership was covered by referring my business. That went to my educator. And now I get to start at receiving $49.95 for every person or business, because if they become an educator, theirs is going to go under you, or any business goes under you. So therefore, you're always, from every referral who becomes a community educator or a business, you receive $49.95 every single month of the program. How excited is that? Oh my gosh, are you guys thinking about this? Every community member who comes on, every business who decides to engage in this program, you make $50 a month from. Imagine how awesome that is when you can make a post. And we're not encouraging you guys. We do not want you to go out and talk to businesses. We do not want you to go out and talk to all your friends. Share the information, refer them to us. We will teach and educate them. We will make sure the message stays consistent. You don't have to know. These are referral fees. That's a dang good referral fee for referring somebody to a program or a business to the program. $50 a month. If you make a post, if you have 30, some people have 100 people that respond to our posts, and you get 20 of those people that sign up, that's 20 times 50, which is $1,000 a month. You're just made off of referring, making a few referrals and telling them to come watch these videos. Pretty simple. But this is how we're going to explode communities everywhere. How easy was that? How easy was it for you to share it with 50 to 100 people? It was so easy. Therefore, we can set up communities like that. People get paid. Revenue goes back to you. It's a win-win all across the board. So exciting. So direct income going right to the people. Really excited and happy on how to share that with you guys. Now let's talk about the memberships. I talked briefly about that. I want you to understand how all the memberships work and how this works in the program. First of all, our community members, if they're a community member, they pay $99 a year to the program. You guys coming on and learning this, you're going to get your free community membership this year. So no matter what, if you become an educator or not, you get your free community membership. Now, if you decide after a while next year, you want to go ahead and pay for that, guess what? That $50 goes to the educator, that person who's referring. The base is the 99 membership so that everybody can get paid $50 for their referral. You're going to get that free for just coming there and experience this and doing this. With that membership, it allows you, again, to complete referrals and get paid the $49.95 bonus so that you can be able to refer people to the program and get that $49.95 bonus that one time. But if you become an educator, you get it every month, right? So much better that way. Also, as community members, you can save hundreds by shopping local and being a part of the community that supports each other. You'll be able to attend the monthly community meetings locally and focally. You'll also be able to attend all of our quarterly live events, and you receive this free for just attending these meetings. Just coming here and doing this, you're going to get the community membership completely for free. Now, to become an educator, what you guys are doing and completing this training, that's $99 a month. That is not a year, that is a month. And you get everything the community members do. Plus, you're able to complete the referrals and get paid every month for them. So you'll get that monthly coming back to you. You'll also be able to join the development meetings as a community member. So when we have our monthly, quarterly, in-person events that we have quarterly, we have our monthly events, but then we also have our development events where we get our message out. We share things with the communities. We do podcasts. You can have access to that and share things that are going on personally in your school or things you need to know to get the community out. As an educator, you can go to these development meetings, get to know, network with people, share your messages, share what's going on in your PTO, whatever's going on in the community, you want to get a voice out, you go to development meetings and you'll be able to do that and learn about that as you're growing. You'll also have the opportunity to lead in our community meetings and in our development meetings and share in the profits and shares, but we'll talk more about that in just a minute. Once you complete this program and you have 4 free referrals, 4 people who have come to the program for free, and hopefully they are educators who you made $49.95 off of, but they can be any 4 people who have come to the program, whether they sign up or not. You've completed 4 referrals, but they're at least community members, and you've had your business. Then your membership is free. Your business has to be a paying of at least $99, again, to complete that. But then your membership, they covered your $99, so your membership is free at that point. So pretty exciting and easy and basic. Now the deluxe membership are for our businesses. They are $149.85 each month. They get everything a community educator receives, plus they are listed as a business on our focal and national platforms. They also have monthly podcasts that they are a part of. Their information goes out on iHeart, Spotify, Apple, iTunes. They get increased reviews, likes, and follows. They get access to sharing their news and posts each month in the community. They're able to teach and educate the community about what they do. They're able to offer savings to their employees. They're also able to participate in live quarterly events. They get to be a leader in the community, and they get to share in the profits and do shares if they choose. They also can complete trainings in the program to do specific roles, which is all covered. And they get complete access for their employees to attend all events, except for where exclusivity is established. So these deluxe members, they get the business memberships wherever you want. They just don't have exclusivity. Now, the next type of membership is the $199. That gets everything that a membership has plus exclusivity. So if they want to be the only veterinarian in a community, they will have to have the exclusive membership. Otherwise, they can network, share their message at the national level and everything, and they can be a deluxe member. But as an exclusive member, they are the only business that we funnel everybody to. That includes everything the deluxe membership includes. They also get the local community posting for them, and they get listed in their most monthly newsletter and everything as being that exclusive business. We did a comparison with these numbers, the businesses, if you guys want to go more into detail, but the average cost to get this type of membership and not have community members or all of us, because we're serving, these costs are super low. The $199.80 is ridiculously low. Cost comparison just for the basics on Google, everything that we conclude, everything that we do is going to be around $2,000 a month if somebody went to get this on their own. So the value is ridiculous. It's so wonderful. Go to a business meeting. We'll break down the numbers for you, but just to kind of give you an idea of how that works. Now, the exclusive plus membership gives everything plus, but they get an added feature every month. They get people in the community posting for them every single month. They also they can choose to have a private podcast, presentation, local listings or focal listing, banner ads, all these things. Every month they can rotate through these things. They'll get at least one. They can buy more if they need, but they will get a plus service every month. And these plus services are huge. This sends people directly to their door, and the value is out of this world. So those are those basic pricing. Now let's talk about the discounts that we can receive. So basically the community members, by attending this, they get the free membership. They're going to get free to join forever. I'm sorry, free to join for this year, as long as they are community members. Now, if you want to do the training and sign up in their first 30 days, and they refer people to the program, you also can become a free community educator, right? And then get the money every month. And either way, no credit cards entered. Nothing is, we don't take any money from you. You just complete these qualifying things to be able to do these roles in these communities. Now, as a business member, the discounts that are available, those who sign up in the first 30 days, after we told them about it, if they choose and they sign up within the first 30 days, they will get a $49.95 discount forever. That's $600 in savings just by signing up in the first 30 days. The reason why we do that as educators, we want you guys not to have people lollygag and not wait. We want you guys to receive that $50 as soon as possible and start changing our economy. So we're going to give them a $50 discount forever if they do that. Then in addition, those who serve in the community, at any time, if while they're serving, or if they not serve, when they're serving, they're going to get a $49.95 discount too. So if they're willing to serve and be signed up in their first 30 days, that's a $100 discount off those prices, because we're all building this together. So huge discounts you can receive on these programs. Every business who wants to receive shares must complete the community educator program and also serve in the community. And we're going to talk about shares in just a minute, of how you can receive shares from this company. From this cooperative. Now let's talk about these memberships. So we've discussed these memberships and the cost of these memberships and how they work. So you would receive $100 to, again, 30 days, $50 off, another $50 for the service. Our deluxe members have a slight exception on this. Our deluxe members actually receive the $50 off for signing up in the first 30 days. But to receive the additional, the second $49.95, deluxe members must complete the educator program and have that count as their referral for the other $50 off. Because that $50, remember, the base can't go below $99. If we do this, it'll be $49. So to have them cover that referral base, they will have to refer that person. That referral will count towards the community educator so that they can get those lower fees. The same way your membership will count as a community educator going. So if they're dropping below that 99 threshold, they will have to complete the referral program so that can go towards you as that person who referred. Then they will be able to get that every month, having that referral count towards our community educator, and they can drop down to $49.95, to $49.95 a month. But they do have to complete that educator. These two can sign up to serve. They do not have to do it because it's qualifying down to the 99. So hopefully that makes sense. As long as they're an educator in the program, you will get paid $49.95 a month for those who you refer. So basically, all of these people that are businesses, if I can't afford it and I can't do a membership, guess what? As a business, I'm going to complete the community educator program. That'll drop me down to $49.95, right? So I'm down to $49.95. I refer one more business, they're going to pay me $49.95 because I got that bonus, or I got those people or educator or anything that qualifies me for that. My membership just became free. Okay. So for our deluxe members and things, if they want a free membership, they need to refer two to the program and make that work for them. So pretty exciting that we want to be able to help everybody, even businesses who can't afford it. We're going to provide a way for them to be able to come in for free. Come in as a community educator, refer somebody, start serving in the community, and then get your one other business. So you dropped yourself down to $49.95 as a deluxe member. Now, if I want my membership so I don't have to pay, I'm going to refer one other one, and I will be able to have my membership paid. So pretty exciting that way. The $49.95 will be gone once that referral takes place, going to that educator, and then your business itself, you can start referring to get the deluxe membership covered yourself. So any business that comes on and refers two businesses, basically will get the deluxe membership in the program. Any community educator will receive everything in the program. They just refer for that goes to their educator in doing that. And if they don't want to pay, their educator program can be covered by a referral. If you have other questions on that, please come to our community educator meetings that we have every week, and we can discuss more details and questions about that. Now, those who receive shares, those who receive leadership get shares. You guys get shares in this cooperative work we're creating, shares of what's going on throughout the world. Pretty exciting. Now, these are private shares. They are not a stock market. This is totally our own economy. This is what we're building ourselves. This is not indicative of what the world's doing around us. And if they all collapse, we have our own economy, we have our own things, and we have our own cooperative that we're building ourselves. Now, we are not a publicly traded on the stock market. And as we grow with our community members, so does the value of our stocks. So we hope to double this and triple this. Our goal is to make our shares worth well over $100 or even $200 per share. But in this next year, we'll start out low. A couple of dollars a share is where they'll start out, because we'll have more shareholders than anything else as we build our leadership. But as it continues to grow, by the end of the year and next month, they should be at $20, $30, $50, $100 in shares as we grow throughout the world. So pretty exciting about that. A lot of people think, oh, I wish I would have been there at the beginning of Google. I wish I'd been there. This is what you get to do, because you are going to receive shares of what we're doing and growing. So here are the shares how we pay out. We pay out our shares every month. So whatever the shares and that value is worth, we pay it out to the people every single month. So you're getting monthly payments on your shares. Right now, starting out, shares may only be worth $1.50 a share. So I'm going to say every share and every month is indicative. Every month, we can't tell you what October is until October is when we see how much money we make in October, or we saw how much money we made in February, or yada, yada. Throughout the months that we're in the program, we don't know what that is until we see the revenues that come in, and the revenues that we made, that's what the shares are worth. So our leaders who are leading and help us in developing and growing and doing things in our communities get paid in shares. They will also, so you will get paid shares every month for conducting these roles and doing these things. So that is your payment that you're receiving. The awesome things is most all of these things are from anywhere to half an hour to 4 hours at most a week. So maybe 2 hours a month at the beginning stages, maybe 2 hours a month. At the end stage, maybe 10, 20 hours a month. So not a lot of time, not a lot of commitment you're having to make to this. Huge resources and revenues coming back. So if you're a community leader, you get 25 shares. That's where you only run once a month meetings and another meeting preparing for that. So that's 2 hours a month. You can get paid as community leaders $37 a month for that shares, which isn't bad for an hour or so of work. Not too bad doing that. As development leaders, as you're doing that, because it's a weekly meeting, that would be starting out at $75. But then look at this. As the shares grow, which this should hopefully where we're at by the end of the year, or towards, and then every year we're going to be growing and expanding from that. But if this is where you're making $500 for 2 hours of work, That's crazy sauce. So the shares, as the communities grow, as these things happening, and you're not doing that much, but you help and support a little bit, you get paid shares of what we've grown and created together. So becoming a leader is important because we do only have so many leadership roles. There's only a few to fill in each community. In each small community that we develop, there is honestly like 20 leaders. So that's 20 people that have shares. So in that said community. So if you are interested in that, it is a great opportunity to take a part of. So our development leaders get 50, managers 75, community directors 100. These people are directors running these. Again, these aren't too much. The directors maybe make about an hour a week, if that, not bad income or potential income for doing that. Development directors maybe do 4 or 5 hours a month. Again, not bad income for that. Mentors are people who oversee and start communities. This is the shares they refer for that. Super mentors, as said. And there are additional roles that we have as you move up in the program in our executive communities or things like that. There can be additional shares that are given that way, but pretty exciting. Pretty awesome, right? Okay, let's talk about these shares. For those of you who aren't familiar with shares, how vesting works. So basically, you're going to get paid monthly for what you're doing. And eventually, you'll be able to take those shares with you, and you don't even have to work. You don't have to do any more of this stuff. You don't have to be a part of those communities. Those shares will follow you. What happens is you will receive from the previous month, whatever the company made, you'll be paid on the 15th of that month. That is your vesting. I mean, that's how often they're paid. We pay them once a month. Once you've completed the educator program and are approved to be a leader, you'll start receiving the shares in the program. If you've been a leader the previous month for a full month, you'll receive it on the 15th of the next month. It's best to stay active as an educator and a leader. You have to have your business referred. You have to be an active educator to have your shares being covered, and you have to be a leader. So you have to consistently do those things for your shares to be able to be active. If you're not a leader and you're not an educator, your business isn't active, you won't receive shares. Both of those things have to happen. We have to have people engaged in the program if we're going to give you money. So that just has to happen. To be active as a leader, you must do your service. You must be a service member, and you can only miss 25% of the meetings. That means you could miss 3 months out of the year. So just saying, it's not high requirements here, but we do require that you participate. We're paying you. We're giving you shares to actually lead and run and do this, but you have to show up. Now, if you leave the program for a year, nothing happens. You won't get paid any of those shares, and they don't follow you. Your shares will stay with us. The shares that you have that were with you will be with us. For them to be able to stay with you after your first year, you can start earning 25% of those shares. So your shares will be at the end of your first year, you'll get 25. So if you had 20 shares, you would get 5 of them. You could take with you, and I have 5 shares to take with me. I don't get all 20. So the maximum you would earn as that role, if that role said you had 20 shares, that's the maximum you can stay always longer, you can do more, but they won't be vested. You can't take those shares and take them with you and leave the company and do something until the first year. And at the first year, you can do after the first year. So basically at the anniversary of your second year, you could take 25% of your shares, take them with you. You get paid every month, and you can do that. They will keep going up until you can get 100% your shares, which means you've been here for 5 years. You vested into the program. You've invested basically 5 years in helping us grow and develop, and you get to take those shares with you, and you don't even have to lead or serve or do anything. That shares is coming with you because you've helped us build what we've created. So hopefully that gives you guys an idea, and that makes sense on how that's done. Now that you're more comfortable with the program, we're going to show you how to use this to see how our technology helps you expand in these efforts. We're going to show you how to communicate across and broaden your reach, and how to incorporate the communities and the plans to this program. So first and foremost, you're going to have your own back office as a community educator as soon as you've completed this program. Once you're a community educator and you have your own back office, you'll be able to see sharing that's coming to you. You'll be able to see all of the training and everything that's available to you in the program. You will also have a library of information and resources to use, calendar links, how to assist in the community, learning other roles, doing all of those things that can be very, very important to you in this program. We also have, obviously, you guys will want to get paid. You can put your information in for your direct deposit. You can update that if you change bank accounts. If you don't put this in here, we don't know where to put your money. We're going to hold it in sharing, and it'll stay there until you've actually told us where to put it. We're not going to just send that out into the nowhere. So you've got to tell us where to deposit it and where you would like that to go. And it must be a U.S. bank account. So if it's not based in the U.S., you'll need to get a U.S. bank account so that we can pay you for what you're doing and pay you for your time. To find out how to other members, if you're like, hey, did that person sign up? Are they still active? Am I going to get my money? Is this going to happen? You can always check memberships. You can check who's active. You can see the businesses that signed up. You can check anybody's membership if those referrals and things like that are all available to check in the back office. Those who decided to sign up for free or just be basic businesses that are just networking and are in their trial period or things like that, those are just listed under here. So you can see those who are free in the program. The communities can really help you broaden your reach. You can visit, and as a community educator, you can visit anybody can visit any focal community we have. So if you want to learn about different topics, if you want to learn about different subjects, you want to learn about disabilities, you are part of the Spanish people, you want to be part of a Spanish or a different language community, you can do all that here. While we encourage you to join one community at least every month to experience the community, you can join multiple. You can experience multiple things and be a part of that. We do want you home-based in at least one so that we can send you the information about it. You can be connected to the community that way. Along with our meetings, along with our community meetings that you all will be able to go to every single month, you will have community meetings that everybody goes to that. In addition, 40 times a year, we have networking, workshops, community news, and podcasts that those who are a part of the community are able to join. So everybody goes to community meetings, community members, everything like that. But for the development meetings, those are 40 times a year, almost a weekly basis. And that's where you can network. You can do workshops. You can learn about things in community news. You can be a part of the podcast. And as educators and businesses and those that are engaged at $99 or more per month are all engaged in that process. We also have 4 events during the year that you can participate in. You can actually lead and direct as a person who is a community educator or a business. And we have our national conference that happens every year in March. So mark your calendars, March of 2025, we have that. And that runs for 4 days. Just so you know, that's how the national conference works. So right now, you guys need to make a plan. Make a plan on how you're going to complete your referral program. You need to be an educator in this program because you want to be paid every month. You want to have the opportunity to share in the profits. You want to do that. Now, if you don't, totally fine. Be a community member. Enjoy that and enjoy the membership and what we have. We're grateful. We're grateful to have you there. But we would love to change your life. And it's so easy to do this. It's so easy to build communities. It's so easy to make a post. Make a post, refer a few people, build our businesses. Let's build the world together. And if you feel inclined and you want to be a more part of it, then serve. Get profits, get shares of what we're doing. If you're building a community and you're thinking, yeah, I think I would like to start my own community, then bring 4 other people when you're referring your 4. Bring 4 other people to help build that with you, and they get to join for free, and they get to start building that community. Join community events and meetings, share in the roles of leadership and receive shares if you want, or just refer others to the program. It's so easy. This is the easiest way to make income because it's a referral program. Make a few posts, refer them to come hear us, refer them to come learn, and you can get $50 a month by doing referrals. Literally, while you're sitting at the doctor's office and your child's getting their appointment and you have 20 minutes and you're just sitting there, you make a few posts. I could share the message of how we're growing communities. Let me track and paste that post. Oh my gosh, I got 20 referrals. I'm going to share them. The community leader meeting. Done. 20 people signed up. I made $200 during that doctor appointment. Couldn't be easier. And I grew community. And I grew people who care about each other, who now are connected, who are now a part of the greatest movement of the world because we're communities and changing our economy and supporting our businesses. Okay. Hopefully by now you're kind of getting it, because right now we are going to make thousands and thousands in our communities are going to do the same from the community we have built together. That is how people get paid. That is how we change the world, as people for people.